Okay, so as you can see here, I have unpacked all of the contents of the starter kit. So we are going to first start out with dividing up some of the shapes and applying the medium to 4 of each. So I randomly chose these objects, and we are going to start with the spray mist. The reactive mist needs a little extra drying time, so that's why we will use that first. When using the mist, you can just spray whichever way you desire. There's no rules. You can spray as much or as little as you like. It is kind of hard to see the mist in the video, but I promise you it's there. We will set these aside to dry. Next up are the remaining 4 pieces from the kit, and this time we are going to use the reactive paint. Now in the kit you get a foam application tool, which is really awesome, especially when using a stencil. So all I simply did here was apply a small amount to my craft mat, and using a dabbing motion, I am simply placing the stencil onto each piece from the kit and applying the paint that way. You can also apply paint using brushes, and there's a mink brush set that is also available at Joann as well. But for this purpose, I just want to show you how the kit works and how great of results you can achieve using this foam application tool. I know using these foam tools is probably one of Heidi's most favorite way to apply different mediums, and I have to agree, I think it works really, really good. So once we have all the mediums applied, simply use a baby wipe to clean off your stencil surface and your craft mat, and we're ready to go. I am using the 12-inch mink here on heat setting 3, and now what we're going to do once our medium is completely dry, and make sure your medium is dry before running your pieces through the mink, I am going to randomly pick some gold and silver foil and place it on my pieces. Here I am using the mink rotary cutter, which is wonderful for cutting the foil because it seriously slices through it like butter. It's awesome. There's no snagging, no tearing. You get beautiful, clean cuts. So I'm simply going to now place the foil on top of my embellishment pieces, and once I have completed that, I will place them all in the transfer folder and simply feed it through my mink. And I'm using heat setting 3. And now for the big reveal. This is the part I love. First up is the transparent star with the silver. Doesn't that look gorgeous? I love how the paint takes to the different surfaces. It takes beautifully to the cork. Here you can see you get a more distressed finish with the wood grain. And last up, oh, we have the cork thunderbolt, which I love again. And here is the canvas. You can see I probably could have went a little bit more on the canvas. I could have applied a little bit more of the paint, but I kind of like the different looks you can achieve and not really knowing. So I'm okay with that. I love the distressed look. Next up are the pieces that we use the reactive mist on. This one is always fun to see the results because you never know just how it's going to spray. So once you run your pieces through the machine with the foil, then you can see exactly how they turned out. These mediums are so fun, and I think this kit is a great way to demonstrate just how versatile they are and how you can use these mediums on so many different surfaces. Okay, so now we can reveal our other 4 pieces. This is the canvas heart, and you can see how beautifully the mist went onto the canvas. Love it. Here is the acrylic arrow. You can see that took a lot of mist. It's almost completely covered, which is cool. Again, this is the cork star, and that took a lot of the mist, and it's almost entirely silver. And again, wood grain, so cool. Love the distress. So there you have it. Here is just a small example of all the different ways you can achieve gorgeous custom embellishments using the mink mediums.